So in case you missed out on that collaboration between Adidas and Bad Bunny for the Gazelle indoor, you actually have a chance to go for this limited series which is coming for the same Gazelle range, but this one will come in collaboration with the London-based Footpatrol. Hello guys and welcome back for a brand new review. If you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing and also giving me a like. It will really help out the channel. You can also give me a follow on Instagram and TikTok to see exactly what I'm gonna review in the next few days. In today's video guys, we're gonna have a look at a pair of shoes coming from Adidas, which will be a collaboration with Footpatrol for this Gazelle range, which for sure it's a very iconic one. So let's go ahead and take them out of the box, which as you can see will come as other previous releases coming from this Consortium Cup releases, which it's gonna come in this white color, which is gonna have this logo here on top, which will represent this holding hands and also the Consortium Cup lettering. So the design for this box is actually quite simple. So as you can see inside, we're also gonna have a very nice paper with the Adidas and Consortium Cup lettering and branding all around. So let's just go ahead and take them out guys. So in today's video, we're gonna have a look at an interesting release for this Adidas in collaboration with Footpatrol for the Gazelle range. As I said earlier guys, in the last couple of weeks we had the first drop for that Gazelle in collaboration with Bad Bunny, which for sure looks quite nice, but I think that one was quite limited. To be honest, I didn't even see it on the confirmed app yet, so I'm not entirely sure if I actually missed out on it or it didn't drop yet here in the UK or Europe. Nevertheless guys, we're gonna have the next best thing, I would say, which will come in collaboration with Footpatrol, which will be a London-based sneaker shop. So this one is available right now on End Clothing for the retail price of £140 or around 155 US. And this one of course will be a bit more different comparing with the normal Gazelles, which are coming at around 90 to 100 pounds or 115 US. So as we're gonna pay more, of course it's gonna happen because we're gonna have a collaboration and we're also gonna receive some extra bits and some extra materials as well. And these ones will actually be a bit more chunkier than a normal pair of Gazelles, and that will be mainly because we're gonna have a Primaloft insulation material, which for sure makes this one actually feel very chunky on foot. Nevertheless, I find that this one it's a very interesting drop, which will bring some extra nicer materials comparing with the normal ones. So let's go ahead and also do a breakdown of this one guys. So as you can see, for this upper we're gonna have a mix of a few materials. One of it will be this Primaloft nylon material, which will come in this gray color. So this one underneath will have an extra insulation, which for sure will keep your feet a bit warmer. And that's why this pair actually looks slightly a bit chunkier on foot. So on top of this Primaloft material, we're gonna have a few other overlays. One of it will be this gray suede material, which feels quite nice to the touch, and this one will be present here at the front of the shoe and also at the lacing system as well. And besides this suede material, we're also gonna have some proper leather, which will come in a rather thick cut as well. So this one will be present here in the midfoot for these 3 white stripes, which will be present on both medial and lateral side. And this one will also be present here at the back, just above the heel section, where on both shoes we're gonna have a different logo. As in for the actual lacing system guys, we're gonna have your normal punch out holes, which will keep in place this off-white flat laces. But in the actual box, you're gonna receive a second pair of laces in this this gray color, so it's nice to have a second option. So underneath these laces we're gonna have this leather tongue in this white color, which here at the top will have the trefoil logo and also the lettering in this gray color. So as you can see, for this one we're also gonna have two hang tags made out of different materials. One of it will be a rubberized one, which on both sides will have different logos and letterings, while for the other one we're gonna have this plasticky bag, which on one side will have the Footpatrol logo, while for the other one we're gonna have the trefoil logo as well. Going now inside of the shoe, guys, for this one we're gonna have this silky lining, which underneath will have a very good amount of padding, which will be the case for most of this inner of the shoe. And also at the bottom we're gonna have this foam insole, which on top will have this leather lining in this gray color. And yet again, for both of them at the heel section we're gonna have a different imprint. So now, guys, going towards the rubber midsole, you can see that we're gonna have just before it another layer of this suede material, which I guess will be put in place just to make sure that this nylon material from above won't rip in time. So now we can actually go to this semi-translucent rubber midsole, which will come in this creamish color, and this one will have a very rugged design, which for sure feels quite nice to the touch. So now we can actually finish with this rubber outsole, which will contain your normal pattern coming for this range, which for the full length will include this hexagon design with these stars inside. But for this one we won't have any Adidas lettering or trefoil logo whatsoever. As in for the actual sizing, guys, for this one I just went with my true to size, which I'm doing in most of these Gazelle releases. And for me, as I have a skinny fit, I need to admit that this one feels actually a bit snug, and I guess it will be from the amount of padding which we actually have inside coming from this PrimaLoft insulation. So most definitely, guys, I would suggest you to go with at least a half size up comparing with your normal sizing in Adidas, just to make sure that this one is not going to be too tight for you. So overall, guys, this is a brand new release coming from Adidas in collaboration with Footpatrol, which will be a London-based sneaker boutique. In my opinion, it looks quite nice and very interesting. For sure, these materials we haven't seen before in this range from what I can recall. But for sure, this collaboration will bring some slightly better materials comparing with the normal releases, where you're gonna have some nicer leather and suede combined with this PrimaLoft insulation, which for sure will make this pair look a bit more chunkier than a normal pair of Gazelles. Of course, all of this will also come at a slightly higher retail price, but for sure having better materials, also a second pair of laces and also these hang tags, I find that this one is a nice release, which apparently it's also a limited one, which was released for this consortium cup. But I would say that having that extra PrimaLoft insulation inside, these ones for sure won't be good for summer or slightly hotter days. It really feels that this one will get hot inside quite fast. So yeah, guys, this was my unboxing and reviewing of this brand new release coming from Adidas in collaboration with Footpatrol for this Gazelle release. I really hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to press the like button, maybe also subscribe to the channel. You can also give me a follow on Instagram and TikTok to see exactly what I'm going to review in the next few days. Of course, if you want to have a look at any of my latest reviews, you can choose from any of the videos which you have now on the screen. And as always, I will see you in my next one. Thanks for watching.